Hey, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday Morning Brunch Crew. I want to say what's up to everywhere we're streaming live from on Mahonale's page. We're streaming live from my Facebook page, the Saturday Morning Brunch Crew, the Affairs of the Heart podcast channel, and also the SoDebNair channel. Good news. Well, I'll talk to you guys about that a little bit later because I know people are still coming in. But let's go ahead and take care of the business. If you want to join my tribe, please step by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Make sure you turn them on all. If you are on YouTube, if you are on me or Mahonale's Facebook page, please log on to the YouTube channel so that you get notified every time that we go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section on the YouTube channel so that you can keep us in the algorithm. What's going on to our people on Twitter, on Twitch? I think those are everything. If you are on the on YouTube, comment in the in the chat. We're going to be doing our trivia in a little bit. Let's go ahead and take care of the intro, and then we're going to bring Mahonale in. We're going to get started, guys. So let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Everyone that gets to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi, handsome.
Oh, I love the background. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. I figured I can get this little big TV to do something, right?
Okay. All right. All right. I love it. How have you been?
Oh, I've been great. I've been awesome. I've also been Facebook dating, y'all.
Okay, let's say what's up to the people in the chat real quick. We got Healthier with You with Mel. Oh, let me go on my Facebook page and make this public so I can see the comments. And we also have Diana. Hey, Diana.
Hey, Diana.
It's been a long time. But I know. All right.
Who else is in the chat? We missed you guys.
We got Pink Dynamite in the building.
Hey, Pink. Look, Pink.
Okay. I'm loving it. I need to turn this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So what's been going on with you? We haven't saw you in a while.
Yeah. Okay, so I tried to do my Black Girl Nerdy World podcast starting this Monday. I had tremendous technical difficulties, but I will be trying to start some little lives tonight and tomorrow so I can prepare for Monday. And what's a better month to start Black Girl Nerdy World than in Black History Month, right?
Okay, I love that. Black Girl Nerdy World and Black History Month.
Yes.
I'm loving it. Hey, Mimi Twin.
Hi. I love those shoes.
Dominic says she missed us both. Sunshine. Hey there, everyone. What's going on with you?
Hi, Sunshine. Mwah. I love those lips.
Yes. So, I had, some of you guys know, I had pneumonia.
Yeah.
I actually took my last major pills today. So I'm feeling like really, really good. I was telling my yesterday, like, I feel like I have so much energy. Y'all been ripping and running through my house all yesterday and today. I cleaned up my whole house this morning. Like I have been ripping and running because my energy is it's like never before. So I'm loving that. I'm so happy that I'm feeling a lot better. I can breathe without coughing, which is an amazing thing.
That is a major plus.
Pink Diamond said, "Mahonale, you are so beautiful."
Oh, honey, I love you so much. Oh.
She said she loves your lips too. But yes, y'all, pneumonia is nothing to joke with, guys. This is my first time ever having it, and I never want to have it again. I found out they have like a vaccine for it. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yes. So I will be. My doctor told me I couldn't get it while I had it, but I can get it after after all the symptoms are gone. So I will be going to get that. Hey, Evangelist Val, thank you for becoming a member once again.
Hey.
And you guys, you can become a member to the channel. Please don't forget that on the Affairs of the Heart podcast channel and on the SoDebNair channel. Please, if you guys have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the Saturday Morning Brunch Crew so we can get that up and running. Me and Mahonale will be working on some new shows on that channel coming very soon. We did test a lot of things out on my SoDebNair channel, so we can see what you guys like. And I'm really excited about that. Sunshine said, "Oh no, Deb, and happy to hear you are better." Yes, I'm feeling so much better. Thank God. Good morning to you too. Morning to you, both by Miss Val. Mimi Twin said, "Glad you are better." So, Devin, thank you so much. Also, you guys have been asking about the Fears of the Heart podcast. So we are going to be starting. We're going to be We're going to be starting season 5 on the 24th, so the last Thursday of this month. So don't forget about the Saturday morning. I mean the Saturday morning Brunch Crew, the Fears of the Heart podcast. We will be back live on the 24th. The guys are excited. We have gotten so many new letters and so many new topics from you guys. So I'm excited about the 24th for the Affairs of the Heart podcast channel. Yeah. Hey, Miss Ree. She says, "Hey, SoDebNair in chat." What else is new? What else? I feel like there's so much going on.
I mean, yeah, you have been off for like what, 2 weeks at this point.
Yeah, I know, right?
And so for me, this morning I had a lot going on this morning. I had to take a parenting class because me and my husband, separated, going through a divorce or whatever, and it's required. Okay. And it had some interesting insight on how to co-parent. Honestly, a lot of things that I didn't even had suggestions for him and I. There were some great suggestions there that I could bring up for him. Outside of that, my babies, I'm a full-time mom. Okay. What else? Facebook dating. I've been literally on Facebook dating. I absolutely like it. There's a lot of guys on here. I think we spoke about this maybe once before. But I do like it. There's a lot of great potential on Facebook dating. So for all of those who are interested in maybe finding love through Facebook.
You've been using Facebook dating?
Yes, I've been Facebook dating. I actually met one person in person, in public. We met at a Michael's, which was great because me and my kids like to craft. So, we were in a very predominantly, white area. So if I needed to scream, I could. But no, he was so sweet. He was so sweet. We just stood outside and we talked for about 20 minutes. And when I tell you it was some deep conversation, honey, I mean, he kind of caught me off guard with some of those questions. So shout out to Facebook dating. Shout out to Facebook connections, because let me tell you, don't sleep on it. There's some eligible bachelors on there. And there's some foreign. When I say foreign, I mean foreign brothers, okay? I should send you a picture of one, but we don't have authorization to post.
Yeah, I tried the Facebook dating thing, but all I kept getting was like old white men. I never heard of Facebook dating, Tiffany GT.
So, just to let you guys know, if you are ever in your Facebook app on your phone, what you do is at the very bottom, you'll see like something that'll show like I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Oh, there it is. So you'll see a heart. You'll see this heart over there. That is your dating, okay? Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my God, that's the candy shop. Hey.
Hi, she's Hi, honey. Welcome to the show.
Is this from yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
My fave people.
Listen, if you guys are on our Facebook pages, please, Mahonale has the link on her Facebook page to the Saturday Morning Brunch Crew channel. Please go ahead and subscribe to that channel so that you guys get notified when we go live.
And if you guys want to chat with us as well, it helps our algorithm if you post those in the YouTube chats. We can see them, we can bring them up, and we can definitely keep the dialogue going with you, okay?
And y'all go check out the Candy Shop channel. Last night she did had a conversation. It was so crazy. I really enjoyed it. But please go and check out the Candy Shop's her After Dark channel, her show from last night.
Oh, me and Candy gonna have to talk because, honey, I got some stuff for Black Girl Nerdy World that I want to talk to you.
Hey, Cricket 22.
Hey, Cricket. So yeah, Facebook dating is a real thing. There are some really great eligible bachelors on there. I mean, once you get on there, they'll show you who you like. You can hit X. You can hit. It's pretty hard to see because I have natural light going on here, but you can hit X. You can hit heart. That doesn't mean that you like him. You can even message him through pictures. And I have a variety. Okay. I have people that are in all around the world. Okay. So you're not just getting Facebook friends, you're getting people from around the world that is on Facebook that is connecting with you. I do get a lot of hits. I do have a lot of messages, but you don't have to message everybody, right? You
Right.
just message the ones that you think is cute, that has things going for themselves. For me, my standards is you got to be over 5'11". I just cannot deal with a guy that I can look at directly. It's just something about that height that I need, especially since these boobs are big. I need you to look down on them.
Oh my God.
But outside of that, I love a guy who wants to continue his education. You don't have to have a college degree because not every time does college agree with everyone. So
Absolutely.
I want
I
someone
agree with
who's
that.
like continuing his education. I want someone to be my friend. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not looking for a sleep buddy. If I want that, trust me, I have plenty of exes that I could reach out to and say, hey, what's good? So it's not about hooking up and any of that. It's literally about trying to see what the options is out there. I
Mhm.
absolutely love it. So try it out. Facebook dating. If you're on your mobile app, it's at the very bottom next to your screen where it shows your notifications. You'll see that little heart right there. Tap that and start your profile. You'll love it.
Now, see, I love how we do this because, we kind of have this show that we do, and then we start talking about things and it opens up different conversations, right?
Right.
So I have been Tinder dating.
Ooh.
Okay. I actually met someone on Tinder. Well, I didn't meet them in person because I try not to meet up front. I just let's talk
Right.
through the Tinder app. Let's move on to text messaging, then phone calls, and then we'll meet. The guy actually doesn't live in Atlanta,
Oh, okay.
which I like. I like that because it stops me from doing things I shouldn't do up front. But it's been a really good experience so far. We talk every day. He may be watching, I don't know. And I really haven't been enjoying our interactions. Um, so I'm excited about it. I've been telling people, I'm trying my little thing out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's been fun. App dating. We didn't have that when I first started dating. Guys. So now it's like, what do we? The dating it has changed. Now let me ask you this. Now this is not on our topic board. Have you ever had a bad experience dating someone from an app?
Yeah. I'll give you two examples. One of them is catfishing. I
Okay.
don't run into it often. Most of the time,
Mhm.
people think I'm a catfish because, there are some really great filters out there. I mean, I think I'm beautiful as it is, but there are some great filters that I really love, and it just enhances my beauty. So a lot of people think I'm not real. But
Are you?
I am.
I'm
Everything
just
about
like.
me is okay. But I really feel like um, the catfishing is a problem because
Yeah.
I'm very skeptical when I meet like a super fine guy who's interested in me, and then
Okay.
he doesn't have like correct grammar, spelling, or like his words don't seem to correlate together in the conversation. So
Mhm.
that's when my red flag starts to go off. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
is you real or is you not? I literally one time he was on my Instagram.
Mhm.
He was fine. I mean, smoking hot. Okay, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, dang,
Okay.
you must be some A1 model or something, right? So he was like trying to holler at me, but the words just didn't correlate right, and it made me feel like he was a foreigner, and he did not look foreign. He looked like, oh, thank you, Candy Shop. I want to get with you because you're gorgeous, and we got some things to talk about.
And the candy shop is so fun. I hung out with her in Atlanta sometimes. Oh my God. Actually, y'all are a lot alike, by the way.
Really?
Yes. Like the
Yeah.
fun that me and you have, me and her have. So
That's awesome. So that means we're gonna have each other. We're gonna have great fun
yeah,
together.
y'all would have fun together.
So the guy, it took me at least 2 days to break his wall down. Like, I don't care, just be yourself, be who you are. I really think you're a catfish. Please just tell me who you are. It took me 2 days. When he really hit me up from his real profile, bro, I was so mad. I was like, no, you didn't. Gonna
Oh
steal this
wow.
whole man's identity, pretend to be him for 2 days. Then when you hit me up, you from not Ghana, because there's some fine brothers from Ghana, but you from somewhere else in
Mhm.
Africa. And I'm like, bro, why'd you do that?
Was he from Zamunda?
he was from Abunda.
Wakanda.
Wakanda never, okay? Because
Wakanda would never.
he was okay. He was not cute, and not that beauty matters, but you know, it's nice to have a good looking brother or sister to hang out with, right?
Okay.
So I was kind of disappointed, and I was upset about that. And catfishing is a real thing, so that was one of my issues. You know what I mean? I had an issue with.
Well, I'll tell you a story about me. So I met this guy on Tinder. This is why I got on Tinder a long time ago, because I met this guy on Tinder. This was probably like 4 years ago. It was back when I was working at the radio station. And me and the guy, we had been talking back and forth, really good interaction. It was actually my birthday time, and I really didn't want to do anything because I was working so much. I think I was doing like a lot of overtime. The dude ended up talking me into come over to his house to cook me dinner for my birthday. And the food was okay. It wasn't like nothing really spectacular. It was like I could have made this at home, but I appreciated it because it was the thought that counted. So we hung out, we watched movies, we talked, whatever. I don't like getting tired and I fell asleep over there. The next day I got him went to work. Things were fine. But at the time, I think I was doing my website business. I was working for Comcast. And I was doing the radio station stuff as well. And so my schedule was like really, 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 really busy.
Right.
And I couldn't like give him like a regular schedule or whatever. So he kept calling me. I'm like, yo, I can't really hang out. I can't hang out. I can't hang out.
Right.
And it was bothering him. And instead of him saying that, he was like being passive aggressive. And so he knew I did the radio show on Saturdays. And he would listen to the show. So the people at the station knew that I was kind of like, you know, dating the dude or whatever.
Right.
So they were being messy, and they were asking, you know, I think that the topic was, you know, can you be too busy to date? And I said, absolutely you can. You know, I think that especially when you're trying to, like, when you have businesses, it's hard sometimes because people don't understand your time frame. Like, you don't always have a lot of time for things.
Right.
So the dude was listening, ends up calling into the show. This dude called in and argued with me on air.
Are you serious?
On air. I was so embarrassed.
No.
And I'm like, we're not in a relationship. Like, we're just talking. Like, this isn't nothing like that. So the people at the station, they are dying laughing. They have a good old time with it. And they're edging him on. They're edging him on. So I'm like, y'all need to stop because y'all gonna really mess up, you know, whatever this could be. They don't care because they just think it's funny. So he ends up kind of like, I guess he broke up with me on the air, but we weren't together. So then he started arguing with me over, like, he would call me and argue with me at nighttime. He would argue with me like during the day. So he just would not stop arguing. I had to block him. Then he showed up at my house.
What? Wait. How did he know where you live?
Because I was at his house. We had kind of go for my birthday. Like, we were trying to figure out if it was gonna be at my house or his house. So he knew my address. It was a mess. And so I got out Tinder after that because I'm like, it's too much. Yes, damn childish. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Hey Candy R. Oh hell no.
Oh hell to the no is right.
Yes, that's what real radio used to be like. It was great. Yes, but it was so crazy. And so I had to literally block him. And I told him, I was like, listen, if you show up at my house again, I will get a restraining order.
So did he stop?
Yeah, he stopped.
My God, let me fill you in on another app, and I'm not necessarily dating, and this is Facebook, but okay. I have the hugest issue with it. I had to literally make a post about it. So you know how you be making friends, new friends on Facebook, right? Yeah. I have the biggest pet peeve is if I don't know you and I never gave you permission to call me, they will call you on Messenger. Like you could be at work, you could be in the middle of a date, you could be trying to wash your booty, you could be trying to sleep. Mostly trying to sleep. What up, Tommy? That's my boy. You could be just, living your life, and they calling you on Messenger, not once, not twice, but back to back to back, and it'd be mostly these foreigners from another country, and big ups to the ones that respect, but I cannot stand it when they call you and they like, oh, so you're not answering. I approved you as a friend, never gave you permission to call me. You don't
Yes.
know me. You don't know nothing about me. That is the worst. And that is one of the problems I have with Messenger, because they can just call you whenever they want. That's a
Yes.
problem.
And
Have you
listen, you know how much when you call me on that, I hate it.
Me too.
So imagine a strain, like, because this happens to me too. So imagine a strain, and you're right, they do it back to back to back to back, and I block them because I'm like, first of all, I don't even like talking on the phone like that. You call me back to back on a messenger? Oh, we got bigger problems. We got bigger problems.
What Dami say? Messenger calls are the worst.
Yeah. You can block messenger calls. I know you can because I do it all the time.
Yeah, but I got other friends that I don't want to block.
No, you can block the person from calling you.
And I get that. But before you even get to that point, there is a courtesy of, hey, can I call? You know,
yeah, like ask. So let's. What are the rules of calling someone on a messenger?
The rules is, if I don't know you personally and I just added you as a friend, do not call me instantly.
And that goes for Instagram too.
I don't really have as much issues on Instagram because I got like pages. But the point is that when you on Facebook, because Facebook I'm a lot on. Look, Candace said, do not. What Tiffany say?
When that first happened to me, I was like, what is this? And how did you get my number?
Yes. Like, who raised you?
No, block off rip. And Dami said, I'm married. Don't call me.
I know that's right. Let them know right. Because it's a serious thing. Like, I've even started seeing people post on there, like, if I didn't tell you to call me, don't message me. Don't call me. Because they think like they got your phone number. Like, oh, I can hit you up anytime I want to. And it be them foreigners that be calling you up like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You in your dead sleep, having a good dream.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you hearing it. And I'm like,
and then you hit decline, and then they call back.
Right. It is so annoying. So that's one of my issues with the apps is people randomly call on, Messenger, because it's like they want to talk to you, and then they don't even have, like, even if you do answer, because I've answered a couple times to tell them, like, please don't call me. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and I only have an hour before I have to get up for work. So I appreciate it if you don't call me this early. Oh, it's already mine. I just wanted to speak to you. No, that's not how it go. That's not how it go.
Or I hate when they be like, what you doing? On my way to bed. And then they start a whole conversation. I'm on my way to bed. Like, I'm going to sleep. Stop talking.
That part. No comprende inglés?
None of this.
Habla what? You need to understand. Do not call that phone if I didn't give you permission. And plus, you don't know me. That's the real thing. That's the real issue for me. You don't know me.
Yeah, that's why I always tell you, I'm like, I don't even use Facebook Messenger. When you message me, I'm like, Mahonale, you have my number, text me. But do not talk to me on this, because what happens is that when you start talking to me, people are like, oh, he's on Messenger. Let me start messaging him. So then everybody who's been waiting to talk to me is messaging me. And I'm like, shit, Mahonale, this is why I don't want you to talk to me on here.
It'd be the green dot right by your name. And
that's that green dot. That green dot is lying to you. I'm not online. I'm not online.
How is it lying to me? Are you on Messenger or are you on Facebook? Which one?
I'm probably on Facebook, like looking at what's going on in my timeline, but I'm not on Messenger.
Well, Messenger saying you on mine.
Messenger is lying to you. I'm not on there.
And when I'm in my messages,
matter of fact, you know what I think I'm gonna do is delete Messenger off my phone.
Yeah, no.
I don't want the random calls. I wish I could stop the ones on Instagram, because the ones on Instagram are even worse.
Really?
Yes. Because Juncher said, nope, turn that green dot off. You can turn it off?
Conjecture, we need to talk. You said you have my number. I need to know so I can.
Emotional damage. I got your number. I'm going to hit you up. Oh, my God. But yes, I think there should be an etiquette class on messengers.
Yeah. Like, don't be calling people that you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
If you want to know, you can turn it off too. Everybody went on to turn it off.
Yeah. How do you do that? Conjecture, you need to let
I'm
them know.
gonna look that shit up because I do not. I'm telling you, when my aunt hits me up with y'all, it drives me nuts. I'm like, my aunt, like, you have my freaking phone number.
I swear we got
Stop messaging me on
I'm
here.
calling on here. Call my phone. I'm that bugaboo that's gonna be calling you.
One of my other friends just did it. I'm like, you have my phone. Like, why are you on Facebook messaging me?
It was easier. We're on Facebook.
No, it's not. It's not. We're not on here because I'm not on there.
Text.
We are not. We're not there together.
We are the same.
Hey, Aaron Williams. We are not there together. You are there alone. Okay, so what are we getting?
Roll back.
I'm like, what the fuck are you hitting me up on here for? That's why. You know, we know we don't do this. Yes, it's creepy. It's like, how did you get the nerves to do this? Like, I would never randomly call someone on Facebook Messenger or Instagram. Like, I would never do it.
I agree with you.
So I don't understand why people get where did the courage come for this?
The fact that they didn't have the opportunities to reach out to these people on Black Planet and on I hit you way back, didn't I? They didn't have these opportunities back then. What do you
Open
say?
your messenger, top left corner, your picture. Turn look. Let me do it right on that. Let me do it right now. Everyone, this is a tutorial, guys. Okay, open your messenger. Top right. Oh, top left. Okay, my picture.
For all those,
that is
try
off.
it. Okay.
Oh.
Did it work?
Bam. Turn off. I'm off.
Oh my God. He was a highlight.
Conjunction, thank you so much for that.
Can we pin this message?
Yeah, let me go on from my phone. Oh no, because he's on Facebook.
Okay. Put the same message in YouTube so we can pin it, because that's the highlight of the day. Kimiko said
Black Planet.
All
right, let's get into the show. This is not even the show, y'all. Let's go. What do we have for today?
All right. We doing cap no cap first, or are we gonna go straight into the entertainment?
Let's do the entertainment. Do cap no cap after that.
Okay. Well, I sent you this link earlier, and it was in regards to your girl Chloe Bailey.
Boggy balls like I do.
I love that song. First of all, Chloe is the vibe for 2021, 2022. Okay. She makes statement in the statement.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
Look, my cousin just sent me this. My little cousins are watching this on the TV.
Oh, hi little babies. We love kisses, hugging kisses.
She said she don't let them watch the adult parts, but they're watching me. Oh my God! Hi, Queen Mermaid.
Hi, Queen. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Chloe texts that she needs a soldier. Okay. This is what she said. Guess who responds back?
The spawn of Satan.
She said she needs a soldier. So and so states. I just want to see if y'all can guess. States no limit. Who do you think said that? He responds back to her. No limit. Give it a couple of seconds.
Mala, you look beautiful as always. Pink looks great on you, sis.
Oh, Queen, thank you, love bug.
I don't want to see that collaboration at all. I don't. I'm sorry.
We're gonna give it about 5 more seconds, and I'm gonna tell y'all who replied.
Who in the chat do y'all think replied no limit? Let us know. Who y'all think?
Back to Chloe. She is fine.
Like I do.
And let me tell you, she has been posting trap photos.
I'm loving it though.
The gods. Do you hear me?
Kimiko said Usher.
Okay, we got an Usher.
No limit. Got that. No limit. You close though.
That was a good one. That was a good guess.
Yeah. Oh, she said Romeo.
Yes, that's what it is.
It was Romeo.
Romeo Miller replies back, no limit.
Now, who could you see her dating though?
to be honest.
I would say a lot thing.
If I was to see her dating somebody,
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be like a gentleman type rapper. And
No rapper for me.
no rapper for you?
Mm-mm.
What do you think? Football player, basketball player?
R&B singer.
Ooh, that's good.
And she actually works with him on a TV show.
Uh-huh. So for me, I think it would be something similar to like a J. Cole or I don't know. I just think somebody is a good rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he doesn't need Usher in her piece. Allegedly.
That story was crazy, right?
I want to see her with like Trevor Jackson.
Oh.
Or Luke James. Like, I want to see that.
And not to change the subject, but I want to see her with somebody that's not if it ain't a rapper, it'd be like an actor. So like, you know how Zendaya is with Tom Holland?
Let me tell you who else she's working with too. Diggy Simmons. I would love to see her with him. He's a rapper.
Fine.
He's a rapper.
He is fine. I'm telling you, he done grew up on us. Okay?
Yes.
Woo. Go Diggy.
And they were love interest. Well, they were love interest on Grownish. I would love to see her with someone like in that stratosphere.
Yeah, Romeo, he need to stick with who he was.
Trying to get Angela Simmons who don't want him. Pink Diamond said I would love to see her with a businessman.
Ooh, yes.
Diggy Simmons.
Elevate her because she's like what, 20?
Diggy Simmons. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, said Chloe needs someone with sense that would be intimidated, who wouldn't be intimidated because men lost so hard for her. Yet she needs someone from a good family background. Diggy Simmons.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't lust after that?
Yes.
Who wouldn't?
And I think Diggy would treat her with respect. Diggy would love her as a woman. He would respect her craft.
And
look at JoJo, how he treats his wife.
Right.
Look at Angela Simmons. I mean, he has the perfect example as big sisters. Like Diggy Simmons all day for me would be the perfect person for her.
Yeah, like when I had met Angela Simmons and her sister, this was way back
Vanessa.
Vanessa, like in 2008. I went to the BET Awards, ended up going to this fabulous, when I say fabulous, honey, fabulous after party with all the celebrities. Okay. So they were so sweet. So they actually dropped a drink on my shoes and instantly, oh my God, they grabbed a piece of paper, was like, let me get it up. I'm like, it's okay. They were so sweet. Like, I couldn't believe how sweet they were. And they were very humble and they were just really awesome, like to conversate with. So I really do think that Diggy comes from a great group of family that is a family knit.
Absolutely.
And they're business minded. They love one another. They're not all about that bickering and fighting and having drama in the family. And the father is definitely, you know what I mean, he'd be the hierarchy to kind of talk to and go through.
I don't think so, Queen Mermaid. Queen Mermaid said I think Diggy wants someone more toned down to carry the church on Sunday. I don't think so. Because let me tell you something about Tanise, JoJo's wife. She gives off that, and honestly, Chloe is not that turned up in real life. Her persona as a artist is turned up, but her as a person is not. And watching her in her interviews, I could definitely see Chloe and Diggy being a like powerhouse move. Diggy is a great actor. He's a gentleman. He knows how to treat women. You can tell that by JoJo, and you can tell that he has a good example of his sisters. You know what I mean, as to how to treat a woman. So I definitely think that Diggy would be the number one candidate for me.
And also, like you said, her persona out here is definitely sexy diva because that's what sells. You understand? Right. If you've ever watched her lives, if you ever watched any of her interviews, she is she is so sweet, so concerning. Like she cares. I mean, come on, have you seen Haley, her sister? Like she's so innocent. Like
Yeah.
they have this sweet persona about them, and which is why I think Beyonce loves them so much because they're easy to get along with. They're so sweet. I did run into them in 2020 at the NAACP Awards, and
Yeah.
just super. We sat down next to each other. We were having conversations about these type of events and how often they go out and stuff like that, and just real sweet ladies. And Chloe was just they were very approachable. They didn't act like divas at all. So, like you said, their persona out here. I mean, yeah, that's sex sells. So you got to kind of push the envelope in that way.
Yeah. And she says it all the time. She's like, I'm not really like this. I just put this off when I'm performing. She's like, when I go back and watch it, I can't believe that this is me.
She did say that.
So I love that about her because as a person who has been in performing arts my entire life, like I get the persona that you put off on stage is not who you are as an individual. A lot of these people are introverted people because I know that I am. But when you get an opportunity to be outside of yourself, it does, you put everything into that. Like it's almost like I've had roles where like I feel drained after I got done doing it. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's not me. I put so much energy into the role that I played that when I get done, I'm like, oh God, like I gotta take a break. I need some sleep. I need a drink. I need something to kind of bring me down because my adrenaline has been running so high playing this character that now that I'm back to me, like my introverted stuff is like, sir, bring it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like that. I think even with me, like me as being Aaron and then SoDebNair, it's two different personalities. It's like, that is a lot for me as a person, which is why there are two different personas because you can't come on. I can't come on being introverted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
You're absolutely right. Like, I'm not gonna lie, these past 2 days, I have been buried in my house watching Naruto and $1 Million Listings. And people are asking me to go
You know
out.
what I've been doing? At my house playing Pokemon.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
The
like
new one just came out. I've been literally at home trying to collect Pokemon. While I've been sick with pneumonia, I've been collecting Pokemon. But SoDebNair is not doing that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I do get having to have different personas as an entertainer, as a content creator. We do give out a lot more, which is why I love the fact that we do have subscribers and people who support us because you're giving a lot more than who you really are. When you are an entertainer or a content creator, we give out a lot more of ourselves than we give ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it does take a lot to be an entertainer. It takes a lot to be in the public eye. I mean, there are a lot of people that wouldn't even do what we're doing right now because they're so nervous about getting in front of people. Like, I remember having stage fright years and years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I've always been kind of the type of person that like new environments, like meeting new people. You already know from our back in our days and Fresh Face Radio.
I was about to talk about that. I mean, because honestly, think about this. All the interviews and stuff that we got, all the stuff that we did, coming up, that ain't me. Like, I'm not chasing down Russell Simmons, and like, I'm not doing that in my real life. I'm not doing that. But the thing is that I had a job to do. I'm a personality. My job was to do that. In my real life, I would be so afraid to even talk to these people or to try to get anything from these people. I would never do it, but because I gotta turn it on, it does. It gives you like a different persona. So when you have to come down off of that high is totally different from your regular day life. What's going on, Q? Thank you for dropping by. Again, y'all, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done it. But yes. Me and you talk about it all the time, but I wish people could see what we did, you know what I mean? And the process of us doing those things because that stuff wasn't easy. You're on mute.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My daughter ran downstairs looking to get some juicy boxes, and so I was trying to communicate to her to get the juicy.
Hey, boo. Get my boo some juice boxes.
Okay.
Look at her. She right there. I got my juice box. I love her so much. Y'all, Mahonale's kids are amazing because they have their own schedules. They do what they got to do. This is their show when it's time for them to come on.
Oh my God, you were so right. Like, oh
Mom,
my,
I know you're doing a show, but I need a juice box.
yes,
And now,
so true. Like when we go, like we got arts and craft right before we had got on live. We did arts and craft. She was like, "When we doing arts and craft, mommy, I want to do my birds." And I'm like, "Okay." So we got a little schedule that we try to stick to on the weekends. But
yeah,
getting
I
back to
love
the
it.
topic, I really. So just to let you guys know, like, um, I was in California for like 8 years. So as you know, entertainment is just in our blood. We've been doing this for years and years and years. We went to school for broadcasting and radio. And so when I went to California, I just was in the LA life, like networking, meeting with a lot of people, being in places that maybe I wasn't supposed to be, but you always gotta make it seem like you're supposed to be there. So I met a lot of great people and I got to make a lot of contacts. So some of the information that I'm telling you about connections that I had made or conversations that I had is not to kind of like put it out there like, oh, she's doing that. It's just these are my experiences and this is the things that I've been dealing with. So being so that I was in the entertainment down in LA, doing networking, consulting with different types of agencies, going to different types of events, meeting all different types of people. You run into celebrities all the time. And me,
Right.
I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. I will talk to anyone. So, hey, what's this outfit you wear? You know what I'm saying? Like little conversations can spark anything. So I'm just giving you my experiences and the people that I met when we're on the topics, but I don't know them personally. They may not even remember me, honestly, who's to say? But the point is that when we're in this world, in this entertainment world, it is very nerve wracking to get outside of your box because sometimes you're like, they're so famous. I don't know if I should even talk to them. They're people.
Well, let's roll it back into the actual topic though. So I do think that, when Chloe says that, I think that it's something more personal for her because it is like, she does put on a persona as a entertainer, but what she really wants is someone, it sounds like someone who's regular. To me, hearing what she said, like, I want a soldier. It also sounds like something that Destiny's Child said. Shout out to Beyonce and Kelly and me and Michelle. But
Yeah, I'm
you,
saying.
you know, we're never not gonna plug my boo. But it feels like that's what she was saying, which I get. It's like I want somebody who's down to earth, someone who has my back. I need a soldier who's going to ride with me with everything I have going on. Yes, I am Chloe Bailey. I'm bossing like I do. I keep saucing like I do. But when I'm at home with you, I want to be your boo. You know what I'm saying? And I love that.
No, it's true. Like, and then when I think about her wanting to have a soldier, I'm thinking she's needing somebody that's going to be able to handle the life that she's
She
living.
lives, really.
Like, you gotta be able to be like, nah, that's what my boo do. When she done, she come home to me. I ain't worried about nothing because guess what? I got her back when she home. She,
Absolutely.
she know what she gotta do. So I really think in that statement, she's really talking about that she needs somebody with a mentality that's strong enough to deal with what she's doing in her life right now.
Absolutely. I agree.
Awesome. So
All right, what we got next?
what we have next is what I sent you. Did you want to talk about it since you were sure?
Which one was it?
Right. The one about Young Miami.
Oh, her and Minaj.
Yes. So
I'm not a big fan of her, but I do think that it's good that they made peace. I guess back when the City Girls came out, they were Team Cardi B because Cardi B was supporting the new girls. Nicki Minaj was trashing the old girls. They was not really there for the whole situation, but they were able to sit down and talk about it and they squashed their beef. I think that's good for one, Nicki Minaj's image, two, for the City Girls image. And hopefully that this trickles down to everyone with Nicki Minaj from Little Kim on down. And Remy Ma, like all of them. I feel like, Missy's been saying it, like they need a new ladies' night. If they can all come together and have and come together, because people gonna keep saying, "Oh, female rap is so competitive. The girls are supported." When Missy was out, Missy, Eve, Trina, who else was out at that time?
Foxy.
Little Kim, Left Eye, Foxy Brown wasn't in that mix, but all them girls were supporting each other. So I don't know what this whole storyline with the girls ain't coming out. Queen Latifah, what's her name? Moni Love. Them girls were supporting each other. So the female rap beef thing was not a thing. until it came. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they definitely wanted to pin women against each other, especially when Nicki Minaj came in, because
No, it was only when Nicki Minaj came out because the other girls weren't beefing.
you had the whole thing between Foxy and Kim.
That's the only beef that was there, though.
I mean, they didn't have a lot of female rappers
They didn't really have. Yes,
on that level.
yeah. First of all, yes, we do. We had Queen Latifah. What's the girl who does all the award shows?
MC Light.
MC Light. You had Moni Love. You had the girls was working together. When Little Kim was out, there was Little Kim, there was Missy, there was Eve, the girls was working together. It wasn't no female beef like that in the rap industry for female rappers. Not Little Kim, Nicki Minaj is the one who started that. Period. The girls was working together.
Okay.
And so when Cardi B came out and she started working with all the girls, with Megan Thee Stallion, with the City Girls, with all the girls, then people started saying, well, wait a minute now. How can she do it? And Nicki can do it. Nicki said on a hiatus with Nick, the reason why Nicki has a problem, this is my only real issue with her, is the fact that when she came out, she had no competition. There was nobody rapping. There was no female rappers out. It was her and Iggy Azalea. That was it.
That's true. I gotta give it to
Trina
you.
wasn't making music at the time, so we can't count Trina into that. But it was just them. It was just her. So yes, she had this long run by herself. But then when the girls came back, like, yo, there's no unity, Nicki Minaj dropped the ball when she could have picked it up and said, yo, let's pick up all the girls. That's why City Girls came out, was like, yo, I support Cardi because Cardi was supporting the girls. Nicki wasn't doing it. Nicki was trying to be on Beyonce's level. When really, Beyonce will out-rap all them hoes. I'm just playing. But, I mean, that's the thing. Beyonce was rapping, and so they started working together, which their collaborations were amazing together. Are you frozen? I think she's froze. But the girls was working together is all I'm saying. And I hope that now that Nicki and the City Girls have made peace with each other, it stays that way. Am I froze? Oh, okay, Mahonale's froze. So yes, we're gonna wait for Mahonale to come back, y'all. But what do you guys think in the chat? Do y'all think that female rappers were not working together? Or do y'all think that it's been like they've always working together and it's became a thing when Nicki Minaj came out and did not work with other girls? Let us know. Did you see Janet Special? Yes, I did see Janet Special. Janet Special, I loved it. I loved the whole entire thing. Hello?
Was it me?
It was you. I don't know what happened to you. Am I? Can y'all see me? Put it in one in the chat. Y'all can see us because I don't know. I'm not even responding. Wait, I don't know if are we live still?
It says live.
Mommy was sleeping.
Okay.
Okay, I can see us. Okay. The people would stop commenting in the chats. I don't know if it was just me or what. Red Label said could have been beef going on that we didn't know about because social media wasn't a thing during that time. Mimi Twin said there was not as much disrespecting one another. Yes, I don't think that I've seen that. The girls was working together from what I saw. I mean, they had look at Ladies Night. It was Left Eye. It was Little Kim. It was Missy. It was The Brat. Like they were working together. Even when Queen Latifah was out, they were working together. So I don't see that there was female beef rapping. You know what I'm saying? I think that Nicki Minaj thought she won up to everybody, but really she downs herself because she should have brought the girls on like Cardi did when Cardi came out, period.
Okay. Well.
All right. So what we got next?
You said.
The last entertainment?
One more thing that I wanted to talk about was DJ Drewski. You heard about him, right?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, come on. He was on like Love and Hip Hop in New York. But
Oh,
DJ
okay, yeah.
He stated in his post, he said, I'm not supporting no more diss gang music. If y'all dissing each other in the songs, don't even send it to me. I don't care if the artist sends it, the label sends it, or your big homie sends it. I will not support or play any more diss and gang records on the radio. We are losing too many young men and women to the streets. How do you feel about that?
I feel like that's a good move.
Absolutely. It's a good move because, we need to start fixing our narrative for our Black culture. Because at
Absolutely.
the end of the day, in the end of the day, we have to make room for better artists, for better culture appreciation, and constantly coming around talking about killing or dissing each other is not going to do nothing but continue to perpetuate the same constant negative content that we've been dealing with for the past 20, 30 years. It's
Mm.
time to change the narrative. We need to be able to support each other, just like you were saying. Like you liked how Cardi B was supporting the newer rappers coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like we have to stop hating on each other because that's what the system wants us to do. They want us to continually perpetuate our mental to be up under the bar, and we're
I think
way.
that we should stop letting society create narratives about Black people, especially Black women. Let's put it there,
That's true.
because I think that society creates this thing, and I like what Q just said. He said Roxanne Shante had beef with every female rapper, but every female rapper didn't have a beef with her. You know what I'm saying? That's a personal problem. That's like a Nicki Minaj problem to me. Like they want to have personal problem with all these women, but a lot of women don't have that issue. Because I mean, even with I think Shauna from DTP, she worked with Trina, like they did their thing together. These women are working together, they're having a good time. And look at even with the show Queen right now with Brandy and Eve and Notori, and I don't know what the other girl's name is, God forgive me because I don't know her that well. But think about those things. Like these women really weren't beefing like that for real. People were creating beefs amongst these women. These women were working together. And as long as society creates this narrative of Black women can't work together, Black women don't like this because they dark skin, light skin, medium skin, rare skin, whatever the skin tone is, it's gonna be a narrative. But if Black women start standing up and saying, no, fuck that, excuse my language, y'all, but F that, we work together. I love these women, and we're gonna do this. I love the fact that Nicki Minaj and Young Miami was able to sit down and say, "Hey, you know what? This is when it was. I didn't like this, but now we can work together. Squash the beef because in reality, it was never a real thing.
Right.
Only thing they wanted was Nicki Minaj because she was the only one out at the time to support the younger girls coming up. That's it. And if they're all able to do that, then let's do it. If you want to be a hater, then be a hater by yourself. And Nicki Minaj says a hater for a very long time. So yes, she's squashing beef with the city girls because you know they're getting awards. They're making their money. They're doing their things, and they're making money as a group, not as a feature. Nicki
Right.
Minaj has only been a feature to win awards, something like that. She hasn't won an award of her own music. So yes, let's until you stop being a hater because that's not what female rap is about. It's always been about unity. Ask Queen Latifah, ask MC Light, ask Monie Love. It's always been about unity with the female rappers. If y'all can't do that, then let's let it go.
And I also think that it's important for us not to allow the dark skin, light skin thing because we got children coming up in this millennial with the social media, and it's already enough being bogged down on our youth and our kids to
Right,
really look at themselves like, I got to look like that. I got to look like
right,
this. I got to, you know what I mean? Like, I got to put on like this, which kind of brings me to my next topic. But the point is that we need to stop being
right,
so negative about our appearance, about our look. You don't have to be a skinny rapper. You don't have to
right.
have big boobs. You can
Look at
be a
Lizzo.
big,
And this is why I hate that they trash
big
Lizzo so much.
be happy.
This is why I hate that they trash Lizzo so much. Because they're like, oh, Lizzo show her ass. So did Little Kim, so did Foxy Brown, so did Eve. So I mean, all these girls showing their asses, but because Lizzo is a big girl, she can't show her ass. Girl, show your ass.
Yeah, because
Do
you
what
should
you
have
want to
the same
do. Whatever
freedoms
feels good for you. Because there's big
as
girls out there
me.
that want to do that. They do it at the club all the time.
Yeah.
Let Lizzo be Lizzo.
Absolutely. And we should start embracing everyone that's got
Everyone.
talent. Like,
Yep.
we're not necessarily only focusing on the image of that talent. I mean, think about it. You got Beethoven. I'm sure he wasn't sexy. I'm sure he
Right.
wasn't handsome. I'm sure he
Right.
probably had green in his teeth and probably had some problems. Probably had acne, who's to say? But the point is that what we celebrate is his talent. What we
Right.
celebrate is his craft.
Right.
And that's what we should be focusing on. We shouldn't be focusing on what someone's image look like. We shouldn't be
Right.
focusing on if they're light skin or dark skin, or if they're white or black, if they're Asian or if they're Polynesian. We shouldn't do that
I
because
agree.
we're all one race. We're all the
I
human
agree.
race. And so when we start compartmentalizing everybody, we start having to have these details about people that it's not real.
Right.
Which brings me to my cap, no cap.
Okay.
You ready?
I love the transition.
Yes.
I love the transition.
Now, y'all let me know. If y'all don't know what cap, no cap means, capping means you lying. No cap mean it's true. Okay? So, my question for cap, no cap is pretending is the new normal. They pretend just long enough to take advantage of you. What do you guys think? Pretending is the new normal. Cap or no cap?
Well, explain what cap or no cap is. What words out for me.
So, when you
Okay.
capping, you lying. Period. That's like the new lingo for saying that's a lie or that's false.
Okay.
No cap means that's the truth. You're not lying. You're telling the truth.
All right. What's the question again?
So the question is, pretending is the new normal. People pretend long enough just to take advantage of you. So what I'm opposing to you guys is
That's
it
no cap.
no cap
That's no cap. That's no
or
cap.
pretending is the new normal?
Powerful said cap. Miss Reese said no cap. I want Miss Reese no cap.
I'm definitely with Miss Reed with it being no cap because today's society,
Said no cap.
today's society is that you got to put on and you got to be somebody that you're not. We were just kind of explaining a little bit about this earlier about how, our everyday selves may not be this personality that we put out,
Right.
on social media. Same thing with Chloe Bailey. Just because she's showing off her sexiness doesn't mean that she's out there hoeing. You know
Right.
what I mean? And the same go for, these people putting out these pretentious type profiles and images of Black women, like pretending this is how a Black woman's supposed to be. We got curves, we got stretch marks, we got babies, we got mental disability, mental issues. I mean, we got so many things that we can really characterize and really start flourishing and communicating with each other to really help each other become better. Then sitting here putting out these facades is like the sweeties of the world and the dreams of the world is exactly how the Black women's supposed to look.
Right.
Or exactly how the Black women's supposed to act. There are so many Black women out there that don't even watch rap music. They don't even look at that stuff. They're into classical music. They're into other types of cultures. They're into traveling the world and really seeing the world for what it is and not what people on these networks are showing what the world is about. So we really have to sit back and think about people be pretending for real.
Yeah. Powerful. We just talked about this earlier, but we will be back on the 24th for Affairs at Heart.
When y'all coming back?
On the 24th of this month.
All
the
right.
last Thursday of this month.
All right, y'all.
And
Be
Quan
ready.
is clapping for you.
It's the truth. So
What is the truth, though? What you said is the truth. People
be pretending is the new normal. Like, y'all see that green screen over there? I'm not gonna always be where that green screen.
But that's a good example though, that green screen, because people were pretending they in Dubai with that green screen. They would pretend that they living in a lavish mansion with that green screen. Guess what? You see Faith Evans and Beyonce back here. I'm in my room. Ain't no green screens back here. It's the real deal over here, okay? Because at the end of the day, I think this, as Black people, like I love being a Black person, right? Because it don't matter if you are the most luxurious Black person or you don't have everything. Life is life, right?
Right.
And I think I want to date somebody on the way up, or somebody who's trying to figure it out, who has the means to figure it out. Because I feel like working to get there means so much more to me than somebody who has been given to.
Absolutely.
Because I think about all the work I've done to get where I'm on my way to. And you got a message from Anthony that says, "Hi, Miss Anna." I think about all the things that I've been working towards for myself. And and me and you talked about this earlier today too. Like, I want to share that on the way. I don't want you to come when I get there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this saying they said about God. He may not come when you want him, but he's there. Oh, he's always there right on time.
Right.
I want the person to show up right on time. Show up when I'm on my way up, right?
Right.
Because maybe when I'm down, but don't show up when I'm already there.
Right.
Because I can't trust you in that.
That's true. First of all, I want to shout out Mr. Doty. How are y'all? Check him out, Doty Podcast. He's amazing. He's got some real life stuff to talk about, and I think it definitely jars a lot of conversation. So check out Mr. Doty, a Doty Podcast on Anchor. But
Mr. Doty, make sure you go ahead and follow us on the Saturday Morning Brunch Crew on YouTube.
Yes, do that. I agree with you. I want somebody to come in now before I'm where I'm going, because at that point I have so many things established. I'm not sure where you're trying to fit in on that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Coming in early means that you're coming in through the struggles, you're coming in through the ideas, you're coming in to add to, you're coming in to massage my shoulders, rub them feet. You know, like, I know you're working hard, but you're gonna get there. Being that motivation. When you're there, it's kind of like you gotta be careful who you got around you, because you don't know what their motives is. Because again, going back to the cap, no cap, people be pretending to take advantage of you.
Absolutely.
So I really do feel like when people are getting to success or successful, people be faking it with them. Right. They don't know really how to come at them besides what they think they want you to come at them like. And then start seeing everything you got. And then that's when people want to take advantage of you. And I'm not saying everybody is like that, because true, genuine people won't even come at you on certain levels that those pretenders do. But
absolutely.
I really do. I do really think they feel like that.
Quan said, "Child, don't break your neck being someone you're not. Accept me as I am, or haul ass. That's my motto. LOL."
I know that's
Miss Indy says, "Sidebar, what is game night? I've missed that. I've been sick, Miss Indies. I've had pneumonia. We will be bringing game night back very, very soon." Absolutely. And Powerful said that is so true. I believe that the first 3 months you are meeting their representative, that is so true.
2 years.
That's so true.
I think you don't really know nobody in their first 2 years, because you got to go through the whole seasons with them. You understand?
I don't think years now. That's a lot. That's a long time.
All right.
But I will give the 3. I give it 6 months, actually. I do.
6 months. Okay. Yeah. 6 months is actually.
But you know what? Also for me, I talk about this on the Fears of the Heart podcast. Check us out on 24 on the last Thursday of the month. Where I talk about this a lot. If I am interested in someone, like, you know, like really, like, it's not a sexual thing, I will not have sex with a person for like 3 months, because I want to know you.
Right.
And I know once sex get involved, it changes me a little bit. I want to know the person that I'm dating. And so if I'm really interested in you, and my Tinder friend, if you watching, this is why. But listen, but I will avoid the sexual part, because I want to know you as a person first. Because if I like the fact that, to me, I want to be friends. And this is why me and my ex are really good friends now, because we did that. That's why, like, we could not stop not trying to be friends as we broke up, because it was like we really were friends. You know what I'm saying? And so after our breakup, like, you know, I'm cool with his boyfriend or his fiance. Like, I love that part, because it's like we did the work to have a real relationship, whether it was a romantic or just a friendship.
Right. And I agree with you. I do want to quickly get into our new, what Miss Mo say?
She said, "Go on the Amazing Race. That will be the real test."
Is that like an actual show?
I think so.
Okay.
You should avoid sex and get to know the person. Exactly. I'm there, Powerful.
Unless,
hey, beautiful soul. Hey, I'm here with you, Mel.
Unless you know that is the whole reason of you hooking up with them is because of the sex. And if
I
anything
mean,
more,
and then that's that. You know what I'm saying? It's the
that's that.
sex.
You know what I
You
mean?
want to do that?
Don't get me wrong. If the sex good and all of a sudden you trying to get clingy,
But never said the hit right every night. But
I'm on my way. Listen, I had to have somebody tell me, "Did you drive by my house?" I was like, "Yeah, maybe once." Oh my goodness.
that's real
Okay,
though. That's real though.
it's real. When you get that good sex, you just in it for the sex, and all of a sudden you start catching feelings.
What you said? Was I coming over here?
Let's bring it back a little bit.
Hold on. I got.
This whole
What time we in this live today? I gotta go.
That's a good one. Okay, moving on to the next and last cap, no cap.
Okay.
Is it okay to date someone you know one of your family members or your friends has dated? Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Good thing meaning no cap, bad thing meaning cap.
Cap. I'm not doing that.
Let's find out what they say.
I'm not doing that. Did you do that?
I did.
You would?
I did.
Well, wait.
Not a family member, but not
no family member, not at all. No.
No, but a friend, yes.
I'm seeing cap.
I'm gonna have to say no cap.
What's going on, Busy?
Yeah. I mean, so no. Okay, let me pose the question one more time. Is it okay to date someone you know one of your family members or friend has dated? No. Cap means no. No cap means.
I think we're making it different because we're talking about family members and friends.
Well, it's just the way the question was posed. So for me, I would never do it with a friend. I mean, a family member. It's like,
Thank you, Busy.
Yeah, like my sister or my auntie.
But friend and family members two different things. I don't care who it is. I'm not dating nobody my family member dated. I'm not.
Either. That's
a friend is different.
Definitely different. I've totally did it, and it's a no cap for me because I did it.
Can we separate the two?
And I said, you can't
separate the two
no more because I didn't already mess with him, so you're gonna have to leave him alone.
Can we separate the two though? The friends and the family member?
Okay, let's just make it only about friends. Okay, so that way you feel better. How's that sound?
See, TC Bank said family member, no. Friend with a friend, it depends.
And it was a situation for me that I did it with a friend, and you know what I mean. We known them since high school. Never had anything happen. They had already moved on in their lives, and she's already in a relationship, and he's moved on in his life. But however, it just so happened that it was good, and it happened. It was great. I called my girl, was like, you can never, no longer go back to that person because he's mine. She was cool with it, guys. We're really close friends. So she was cool. She was like, girl, I don't care. I got my own man. But the point is yes, I definitely have dated a guy that my friend dated. And that was the only
I tried to date a person that one of my friends dated, but I realized why it didn't work out because he was an asshole.
Lord have mercy. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're going to move on to from cap, no cap to what?
What was mine?
What was your cap, no cap? You asked me, and I told you today was a busy morning. I have no clue. We're going to have to save it for next week. Did you text it to me?
Wait, I got it.
He had a cap, no cap, guys, that he told me like Monday or Tuesday.
Here we go. I got it.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
All right. So this guy posted on Twitter. He says, I know this is going to piss people off, but oh well. This is cap, no cap. Women who be considered hoes and freaks actually be good women when they finally get cuffed. It be them innocent or I don't be having sex ones that do you dirty. Is that cap or no cap?
No cap.
I'm going to read it one more time. Women who be considered hoes and freaks actually be good women when they finally get cuffed. It be them innocent or I don't be having sex ones that do you dirty. Cap or no cap?
No
Ms.
cap.
Reese said no cap. So that means
That means you're not lying.
okay.
It's the truth.
I would Miss Ree.
I'm with Miss Reed too.
Silent but deadly.
That's a good
No.
one.
TC said no cap. Mel said no cap. I don't know, but that sounds about right, Quan said. Listen, I'm with Quan too. um, for me, I think that let's just go on. Let's talk about it while y'all voting. Um,
I like the
Mel
idea
said it's
that
always the quiet ones. I
yeah.
think that people who are sexually experienced with things are going to be more loyal because they've experienced what they wanted, right?
I,
And I always ask people that I even date, like, have you experienced exactly what you wanted? Because I'm in a space right now where I don't want to do no new shit. I like the way what was it? What did Lauryn Hill say on Sister Act? We don't like the new way. The old way was fine with me. I like what I like right now, right? Um, because I've experienced what I like to experience. And I don't want no new experiences at this point in my life. Now, you might have tricked me into some other things that I might not know I wanted to do, but I feel like people who have experienced life sexually are more prone to be in relationships because you can tell the person that you're dating what you want. Mel said, yes, I was doing laundry, Miss Reed, to rush to the kids. Oh, this is for Miss Reed. But I feel like, listen, if you already know what you want, you candidate number one for me because you know what you want. I know what I want.
right, and I feel like the women that are already sexually experienced has already went through their whole phase.
Absolutely.
And a whole phase
And
may
the,
not
and,
mean
and, the, and the men. And the men.
yeah, like it doesn't mean that you ran through a whole bunch of people. It just mean that you probably have more than one body on you, and you've kind of been experimented with. Like, nah, this is just sex. Please don't call me after this. One of those situations of where now they kind of are comfortable with who they are sexually
Right.
and personally. Like, I feel like a lot of people, and I don't know about you, but times have changed. We don't live in the 1940s. We don't live in the 1960s. We damn
Right.
sure don't live in the 1980s. So a lot of the ways of how we've been handling sex and relationship and sexual experiences is been blown to a whole nother level. So to
Right.
be embarrassed about having sex or to be embarrassed about being sexual is just not the normal at all. So I
Right.
feel like, those that have experienced that, they kind of know how to be freaks in the sheets and ladies or men in the streets. So
Right.
like those that are like, oh, I don't get down like that. And I don't, they're the ones that's going to be curious once they're in a relationship and start seeing these outside people talking all that good stuff in their ear and they're not getting what they thinking they want in the relationship. Because guess what? If you've already been experienced, and I'm not saying this goes for everybody, but if you haven't been experienced, you're not going to be more willing to be monogamous if you see other options telling you things that you might be interested in and then your partner ain't. So
Or what if your partner just starts telling you all the stuff that they've done? And you're like, damn, I didn't do none of that. It becomes to get weird. It's like, well, damn, have I really experienced my sexual life? Do I want to experience some of these things? I was watching Ladies Who List on OWN the other day, and one of the girls was asked to come to a poly party, and she was open to going to it. She was like, I don't. She's dating. This guy wants to date her, but he has a girlfriend. The girlfriend has a husband, and so the dynamics of this are so crazy because they like the guy. They like each other, and I'm like, it sounds so complicated, but I think if you have experienced things in life, maybe there's something you're open to. You know what I mean? And I feel like she did not turn this man down because, hell, yo, this is too much for me. Maybe this may be a comfortable situation for her.
very true.
I think we're in a time frame where people are more sexually free and they're able to explore the things that they want to explore and not feel like a hoe or feel like this is something that's bad for them or to feel like they're being judged by those things, but maybe they just feel like, hey, this is what I want for my life. This is how it looks for me. Mo Walker said 50 Shades of Grey. Healthier, what Mel said, being comfortable with yourself always equates to being a hoe. But I just see it as you know what you want. And I agree with that. Pete Thomas says, is that the one the other man was destroying the marriages? No, not the same show. That show's about women, period, who are real estate and brokers, and those women are amazing. But I feel like, in 2022, relationships are looking different. They are looking very different. And I think that a lot of us are looking like, hey, what Paul and them had may not be what I want. And I think that we have every right to explore those options. You on mute.
Sorry, guys. She wanted some strawberries, and we were yelling at each other to get strawberries.
Mommy, I have to rinse it off.
Okay, rinse it off.
Rinse it off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I do love that. I do love that about how things are working out now, because it gives a lot of us more options to have real relationships.
Absolutely.
Because it doesn't look like what Pawpaw and Big Mama and them had. We like different things, and we're allowed to do that.
And honestly, it's kind of allowing us to explore what a relationship really is for the millennial state. You
better get niece her strawberries.
I know, right? Just tired about them every day. I just want some strawberries.
I was gonna have some strawberries on the shelf today too.
I did in my dream.
They in my refrigerator.
Yeah. But no, this is really important to talk about, because not a lot of people want to admit to the fact that times has changed, and it's not the same relationships that your grandparents or great grandparents had anymore. Yeah. It's great to be married 30, 40, 60 years.
Absolutely.
But today and age, you know what I mean? People are.
But are you married that long and happy though?
That's too, because I read something that just because you've been together a long time doesn't mean you gotta stay together.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, just especially if you're having problems. They probably
we grew up in an era where our grandparents didn't sleep in the same bedroom.
And then you got to think how their parents' mentality was. Their parents is like, they came from back when it was a lot of issues, with race. You know what I mean? I mean, we still have race issues, but we have a lot more equality today, and we can really go to court for it now. But back then, they were forced to have to deal with so much racial issues that we had to stick together. Like, I can't see myself leaving you and being by myself in this type of world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to protect us, or I need you in my life.
Why are we on race?
Well, the reason why I said race is because as Black couples, you know what I mean? A lot of times we get stuck in these religious viewpoints of marriage.
Oh, okay, got you.
And it stems from how we had to be together, dealing with coming out of the 1950s.
Okay, got you.
You know what I mean? So the mentality is still there, and you got to think about their parents and how they raised them. Today's parents is not the same as the parents in 1930s. 40s.
I love my parents, but I'm not going to live by their values of what marriage looks like for me.
Right.
And I think that, that was one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my life. I feel like that's one of the greatest things I've learned in my life, is that I'm able to love the way that I want to love.
Okay.
Right. Okay. And, I love that my parents have a long lasting relationship. They've been married for over, I want to say 20 years at this point, maybe 30. I don't know. They've been married for a long time. But I love the fact that they fought for their marriage. I love that. But for me, I feel like I want something that's going to make me feel happy, like they feel happy. Peter, I said times have changed. Lust is love. Poly relationships have always been a thing. I'm not sharing my man with nobody.
I'm not comfortable with that either. If we really, to be honest, I'm not.
But that's your personal thing, right?
Yeah.
But there are people who are okay with that.
Yeah.
And then there's poly, and there's also polygamy. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at all the options. All we knew was monogamy. And had we known all the options, I don't think it would have been a big deal in 2022 to figure out what a relationship looks like for people. Now that we know the different options, because we were only taught monogamy, it's different. Because we were forced to know monogamy, and that was it. Now people know that there are different options. They're exploring them. Look at me 1 second. Ooh.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm about to do it one more time. Okay, sorry. But yeah, people have options now, and let them have their options, do what they want to do. It's not for everybody. It's not. But for the people that it's for, I celebrate it. Whatever love look like for you, let love happen.
Let love happen. All right.
We about to wrap this up.
No, we're out of
You got 9 minutes.
I mean, maybe I can give a little bit more. I gotta give them this game. They need this game. They don't want the game.
I thought you had 9 minutes. I didn't want to take over your time.
I do. Do you want to do a game? Even if
we can do the game next week. Let's do the game next week.
We'll do it next week then.
But I do appreciate. Let's see something. Michael says, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, Michael Watson. That is the guy who created Vigilance that I do.
Your logo.
Yes, and he's the one who did my logo for Black Girl.
Is it done yet?
It's done. It's actually up on Twitch and it's up on YouTube.
Can we see it?
On Facebook. You had to ask me now. Let me see if I can send you something really quickly.
Well, let's show it next week.
Okay. We'll be prepared then.
Healthier than Male said, I don't like to share, so I can't. But let me tell you, having another wife to help out don't sound too bad sometimes. My shit says, shit, I'm trying to at least experience the feeling of romantic love at least once in my life. I'm doubtful that marriage is in the cards for me. That ninja in ATL was just want to freak all the time. Miss Reed's talking to me. Dynamite. Creamer said, I prefer monogamy, but I'm thinking more and more I could be open to polygamy, but I want to be the head. Well, listen, Queen Mermaid. Me and Mike want all the time because he wants me to join their relationship, and I'm like, listen, I'm the HBIC up in this house. If I come in a relationship, listen, I'm the husband. It ain't happening. So I mean, you gotta let the house gotta know. Every time I said, look at sister wife, it's a hot mess now. The kids are jacked up. Hey, popcorn. Hey, so Deb and my Mahonale. Hi. Oh, I can't chat. Hey, so Deb and Mahonale. Shoot, I can't get more rest with another. Well, listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, let me tell you something. My aunt you might want to leave. You might want to stay. I don't know. I'm going to tell y'all some real shit that happened in my relationship, my last relationship. Let me give her. Let me turn my timer on. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to decide what you want to do before we get into this. Because I want to be very honest about this. I'm gonna give my aunt 60 seconds if she got to go. So yeah, because my aunt she still like hearing something I'm talking about. Oh, I love popcorn and cat and chat. Shoot, I can get more rest with another wife. All right, you got 30 seconds. She said bye. All right. So now that my aunt is out here. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. So me and my ex, we had openness in our relationship because he liked to have sex a lot and I didn't like to have it. So I would let the boys in, let the boys out. Like, I hope you had a good time. Because for me, it was more about the foundation of the relationship, our friendship, how things work for us. And we laugh about it now because he's like, you really were like, okay with that. And I'm like, yes, because for me, like, I don't want to have sex 5 times a week. 2 to 3 is pushing it for me. I don't want to have sex every day of the week. You know what I mean? I'm okay with a little bit of time, but I just didn't want it. So it's something that we laugh about now, but I couldn't imagine having to do. I would feel like I was obligated. What about you? Like, how many times did you feel like sex should happen in a relationship a week?
Now or before?
Like in a relationship?
I mean, in a relationship now, how many fingers you got?
Listen, get you another wife. Get you 3 or 4 wives. Get you a husband or wife or something. Y'all do it. Have fun with it. Let me
I
go.
mean, and I
Listen,
don't feel like all sexual experience have to be penetration.
they don't, but I don't want to do all. I don't do none of it. Like I want to have sex like 2 times a week,
A month.
maybe a week. And then if you gotta have sex more than that, get you a sister wife, a husband, whatever it is, a brother, husband, something. Kamiko says 7. Oh my God, that's too much for me. That's too much. I want it every day, and I'm in my. Oh no, not for me. SoDebNair, what about foreplay on them? I don't mind the foreplay, but penetration sex for me every day of the week. It's not happening.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm not even doing I don't want to do oral sex. I don't want to do all that. I don't. Queen Mermaid said in my early 20s, I was with another married couple often. At that time, I wasn't trying to be in a committed with them though. Or a mutual masturbation. I don't mind the masturbation part. She said, Dad, now I want a sister wife, but I want some every day, any chance we can get. Listen, okay, so let me ask you this. How long does sex last for you?
How about when does sex start? So for me, early in the morning, we can get it in for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? After work, right before dinner, or during dinner. You know what I'm saying? I could be dinner. You know what I'm saying? Y'all eat. We'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? So it could be in intervals of 30 minutes to an hour and a half, and
Okay. So for me, the longest I'm going is 30 minutes. I'm going 30 minutes.
Come on, so that the world that you're going to do for 30 minutes.
Listen, if you listen to Affairs and Heart podcast, they already know. 30 minutes is my longest time. Now we could do 30 minutes, take a break, and do it again.
Okay.
But I'm about to sit here and do sex for hours and then redo it again. Like I'm not doing that. I need a break. I'll be tired. I do. Queen Mama said, "Damn, what you are shaming the Virgos." No, listen. I feel like if it lasts too long, I'm not doing a good job. You don't feel like that? I feel like if you haven't, like if I haven't made you get where you going in 30 minutes, I'm not doing a good job.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just try again.
Pretty and Black said, "Hey, cousin Mahonale."
Hi. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful.
So Deb, yo, I need to be in a poly relationship. Okay. Hours. Oh no, hours. Kama Sutra, 4 to 5 times a week is good. Oh my God. That sounds good. Oh, okay. Entree. Yes, what Mahonale said. Yep, get them some Gatorade. Keep it going.
I like
some
that.
type of intimacy daily is okay. Yes, okay, I'm with this. Is okay. Definitely doesn't have to be penetration. Thank you. Ooh.
I agree. Like sensual kissing, touching.
No, that's why you have multiples. No, so Deb, it's the opposite. Listen, I just feel like if it's going more than 30 minutes, we should be together because I should be able to get you together before 30 minutes.
Well, that's why you have time. You have that, that getting you ready time. You know what I mean? Like right before it starts, that little foreplay.
Let me add this. That does not include foreplay.
Okay. See, now we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. So
Foreplay can last. Now, foreplay, if we're adding foreplay, we can be an hour.
Yes, I like foreplay.
But I need like 45 minutes of the foreplay now.
Awesome. Like to really be like soaked and ready.
Yes, I like that intimacy of the foreplay. Like, let's kiss, let's rub on each other. Like, I'm a very romantic type of person.
I like it.
Queen Mermaid said, "Yep, that drunken love, tainted sex, last one." Now the drunk part is now. We talk about now. We can go an hour for the drunk part. I'm okay with that. That's the part that's gonna bring a problem.
And he there all night.
Yes, we be all night, and that's why Beyonce made that song. Love. That's why she made it. It's the Virgo in us. But if it's good, you don't want it to end. No. Listen, unless I'm drunk, it ain't that damn good. I am back. Kicked out. Queen Mermaid said, "Yes, the foreplay. Yeah, the foreplay has to be there for me. If we're just getting to the sex, you got 15 minutes.
She said,
there's no no foreplay without sex in my house. My hubby is a Scorpio. Okay.
Damn.
Exactly. Kiss, rub, massage, hold, suck, all that foreplay is everything. Yes. Okay, so we're getting on the same page here. Oh, I get it now. So damn, thought you meant the oral and kissing and making out, including. No, yeah. Listen, if we're not doing foreplay, you probably got 10 minutes.
We got no play.
I need the foreplay from me.
And the foreplay means there's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4 different type of plays before.
Four plays. You got 4 plays. Okay.
It's a quarter hour each one of them. You're gonna kiss me for 25 minutes. You're gonna rub me for 25 minutes.
Who is having sex without kissing? Like, I can't do it. I'm trying to figure out what we're doing.
What we doing?
LOL is 4 plays. It's 4 plays. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I call foreplay.
I love it.
All right. So tell where they can find you.
All right, guys. You guys can find me on Instagram at Mahonale _all day, and it's not changing at this moment. You can also check out my new channel that I'm coming out with on Monday. I will be jumping on tonight and tomorrow just to kind of test a few things. Black Girl Nerdy World on Twitch and on YouTube. So go ahead and like, follow, and all of that. It's a brand new show. It's all things gaming, anime, cosplay, and comics. So I do appreciate you guys so much. We love you. And that's me.
You can also find our Saturday Morning Brunch Crew on our YouTube channel. Guys, you can find me everywhere at SoDebNair. That's everywhere on all social media platforms. Unless it's on Twitch, it's SoDebNair. If you have a hard time trying to find me, just Google me. I love saying that. Also, guys, Affairs of the Heart podcast, the 24th of this month, the last Thursday of February, we will be back. If you guys have letters, topics, please inbox me on Instagram at SoDebNair, spelled just like this. We have a lot of letters for the Dear Friends of the Heart. We have a lot of topics, but if you have stuff that you got that's current, if you want us to talk about it, please inbox us. If you have cap, no cap from me, Mahonale, inbox me. So we can add those two there. Mahonale, I'm so glad we were able to do this today. I was so sad last week we couldn't do it because of me being sick, but we are back and better than ever. And I'm so excited about Black Girl Nerdy World. I'm sad because I want to put Pokemon on there and I can't even do it.
I know there are some things that I'm gonna have to like really work out to kind of get those little things in. I might get banned, but hey, you gotta try it once, right?
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for tuning in so much. I have stuff to do. I got stuff to do. And we will see you guys next week, right?
Yes, for sure.
All right. Bye, y'all. We love you.